Let's go round the grounds at Elland Road. Here's Don Revie. They called him the Don. Just here on the outside of this stadium is this fantastic mural of the famous Leeds team of the 1970s. Don Revie there, the manager. Alan Clark, all names I remember as a youngster. On this wall would also be Billy Bremner, there he is. What about that? And of course, the one and only Mr. Jack Charlton is Leeds United's most famous son, Billy Bremner. Now, I remember Billy Bremner as a Liverpool fan from the 1974 Charity Shield, when him and Kevin Keegan had, shall we say, an altercation that led to both of them being sent off, and Kevin Keegan and Billy Bremner stripping themselves of their jerseys and throwing them away into the dugouts in disgust. There you have it, Billy Bremner. Now, right opposite the stadium here, there's an honour walk, and the first tribute we come to is to the Leeds United European Knights, and then we move on to the club captains. There's some big names in there: Billy Bremner, Jack Charlton, Gordon Strachan, Gary McAllister. I'm familiar with him, he played for the mighty Reds as well. Rio Ferdinand, another big name that went on to play for Manchester United. And we've got the Revie era. First Division champions in 68, 69 and 73, 74. League Cup winners, Charity Shield winners, FA Cup winners of 1972. They sacked their manager today and they appointed Sam Allardyce. There's a couple of blokes out here from Mail Online waiting to interview a supporter to get some opinion as to what they thought of the manager being sacked. Well, they interviewed me, but not as a Leeds United supporter, but as a Liverpool supporter, and what I thought. So I gave them my 2 cents, and I said that Allardyce as a temporary measure might be okay, but they'd be scraping the barrel if they're appointing him as a permanent solution. They need to get themselves a real manager like Ange Postecoglou. He will take this club, or has the capacity to take this club back to its former glory. They don't believe me. They laughed at me when I made the suggestion, but I think old Ange is going to surprise a lot of people. He will be in the Premier League one day. Here's the Wall of Honour, 1919 to 1929, when it all began. Major trophies: FA Cups, Football First Division, League titles, 91-92. That would have been the last First Division competition just prior to the onset of the Premier League. 1960 to 69, there's Don Revie. That was the golden era for Leeds. And the early 90s as well. Some big names have played for Leeds United. Not the least of which have been Mark Viduka and Harry Kewell. I know them very well because they're Aussies. How wonderful it is to see, or to have seen, 2 great players like that play for a club like this. Harry also went on to play for the mighty Reds as well. So there you have it, Elland Road. Cheers.